Good evening. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. Welcome to your series on 100 most expected CR questions in Maharashtra CET. Today, what is our agenda? We're going to understand statement conclusion questions and we will solve some statement conclusion questions. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. Before we start the session, a quick reminder that you are interested in our courses, want to join them. Of course, you want to start your free trial. Okay, click here so that you can start your free trial. 3 days you can watch our courses, attend the classes and see what it is like, and then join the course that is most suitable to you. All right. Uh, as you know, in Maharashtra CET, there are a lot of verbal logic, different types of verbal logic questions asked. Odd one out, analogies, syllogisms, statement assumption questions. We have already covered odd one out, analogies, and statement assumption questions. Today, I'll be discussing statement conclusion. In this series, we'll actually cover all question types. Okay? Even if there has been one question that has been asked 5 years back, we'll cover all the question types, but we will do the first 5 types. Statement assumption, statement conclusion, odd one out, analogies. These are asked more often. So we will be doing more sessions on that. All right. So today we'll be doing conclusion questions. The first thing is, what is a conclusion? Something that you can derive from a given set of facts. A conclusion or an inference in critical reasoning, there is no difference. So whenever there is an argument, if I give the statements and I give the conclusion, we call it a conclusion. If you are drawing the conclusion, then we call it an inference. All right. Hello. Good evening, GK. Understood? So generally in critical reasoning, there is no difference between an inference and a conclusion. Just that the term is used interchangeably by the question setters. For you to know, I'm just saying, if there is an argument, I say Rohit Sharma is going to score a century, or what is that? Ashwin is going to take the highest number of wickets by any bowler in Test cricket, because if I say Virat Kohli, okay, Virat Kohli's record for the number of centuries cannot be broken. That is my claim. Okay. On what basis am I saying it? That no player can match his consistency, therefore no player can break his record. Here I have given you the statement, I have given you the conclusion. But if I give you 4 facts and I say you draw your own conclusions, that is called an inference. So as I said, there is not much of a difference in CR. We will treat both of them as same. All right. Now let's start with just trying to understand through examples what is a conclusion. Let me get my pen color correct. Sometimes it becomes red. I don't like to mark red on my text. Let's say this is the statement given to you. All dogs are cute and this animal is a dog. Now remember, your opinions should not come in here. You only look at this statement. Aapko kutte pasand nahi hai, you don't like dogs at all, you don't agree with this statement, it doesn't matter. This statement says all dogs are cute, very sweet, very attractive. You have to accept it as a fact. And another fact given to you is there is an animal here and that animal is a dog. Based on this statement and this statement, definitely this statement is cute because all dogs are cute. Or forget cute. If I say all dogs are black, this animal is a dog, then I have to conclude that this animal is black. All right, that is the conclusion. You have to only conclude with respect to the statement and don't go beyond the scope of the statement. All right, now look at the second statement. Whenever it is cloudy, it rains. Pakka. Jab bhi ek bhi cloud hai sky mein, it rains. It is cloudy today. Based on this, what will be your conclusion? Do you agree with this conclusion? You may think that whenever it is cloudy, kabhi-kabhi clouds hone se bhi barish nahi hota hai, but that is not the key. The statement says whenever it is cloudy, it rains. It is cloudy today. Cloudy का definition भी आप बोल सकते हो. What is cloudy for you need not be cloudy for me. Nothing. The statement has used the word cloudy here and here, so we will accept it. Alright. So the conclusion is it will rain today. This is a conclusion. A fact which is derived from a set of facts. Alright. Okay. Now let us look at some past year MHCET questions. Alright. This new book X is the only book which focuses on the problem of unemployment in India between 1970 and 2010. Now remember, whenever you get a statement conclusion question, make sure you understand exactly what are the facts given. This is the only book, और भी कोई book नहीं है. This is the only book. What does it do? It deals with unemployment. It is the only book on this subject. Unemployment between 1970 and 2010. Alright. Option 1 and 2 have been given. Option 2, only 2 follows, no other book. Exactly. Perfect, GK. Why not this? प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट का. मे बी नोबडी रोट अ बुक अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट में. कौन बुक लिख सकता है? कौन बुक लिखेगा? व्हाई शुड आई राइट ऑन अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट? देयरफॉर ओनली 2 इज करेक्ट. एक्सेलेंट. ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट वन. The TV channel reporters did great, Karthik and GK. Very good. Look at the next question and answer it for me. The TV channel reporters did their duty and showed booth capturing incidents that happened during the elections. एक टीवी के चैनल के जितने रिपोर्टर्स हैं, रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे हैं, they did. Karthik, because why not A? Okay, I have written a book on feeding habits of dogs. Or I have done on I have written a book on ill treatment of dogs. Stray dogs. There are a lot of people who don't treat them well. I feel very bad about it. Let's say I have written a book on ill treatment of dogs in India. Alright. And the statement tells you, ये एक ही पागल है दुनिया में who's written this book. This is the only book on this subject. इस subject पे ये only book है. एक ही book है इस subject पे और वो है ये. Based on this, can you say that there is no ill treatment of dogs let's say ill treatment of dogs at present? So based on this book, there is no book on the ill treatment of dogs. But he is not saying there is no ill treatment of dogs. Understood? Maybe the situation exists, but nobody has written a book about it. Amir Khan is the only person who made a movie based on a cricket match. Okay? That does not mean no cricket match has been played. This is the only movie and this is the only cricket match. There are no cricket matches and no movies in India. You can't say that. Right? Understood why? Okay. Alright. Let's move to the next one. TV channel reporters did their duty and showed the booth capturing incidents that happened during the elections. 2 statements are given in one statement. They did their duty. What was their duty? Showing booth capturing incidents during the elections. जहाँ जो डब्बे में वोट है उस सबको निकाल के भाग जाना. That's called booth capturing. So nobody knows whom people have voted for. Everything is gone. Electronic voting machine, maybe they ran away with the machines itself. Who knows? Or what they did. So earlier, when we had ballot paper, there were boxes on which you put in the ballots. So what is the answer? Which conclusion follows? Karthik says neither, GK says both. Conclusion 1, GK says. Alright. It is the duty of TV reporters to show events because the statement said the reporters did the duty. So based on this, you will say, अच्छा उनका duty है to show. Booth capturing hai, they'll show it. Somebody is being garlanded, they have to show it. They have to show events as they happen. Now, since it is mentioned, the TV channel reporters did their duty. So we'll say, what is their duty? To show what has happened. Exactly, they didn't show the booth capturing, but any event that happens. So one is a conclusion. Second one is not. We do not know that they have been recognized. We do not know what happened after that. Understood, Karthik? Why one is there? Because the statement said they did their duty. That means it is their duty to show incidents that happen. Violence hai to dikhana hai, because the statement says they did their duty. Alright? Okay, next. Read this carefully. Okay. Karthik, it is not given. A conclusion is derived from what is given. It says the TV channel reporters did their duty. And what was their duty? The duty was to show election violence. Now, every day they can't show election violence, right? हर रोज तो election नहीं होता है. So you have to conclude that it is their duty to show whatever happens. Got it? That much you can conclude. You have to, it is what is given in the statement. If I repeat it, that's not a conclusion. That's a repetition of the statement. Based on the statement, what can you say is 100% true? They did their duty. They reported incidents of violence. Dono milake, can't you say that they did their duty? It is their duty to report violence and other events. Got it? Therefore, A is correct. Alright. What can you say is true? What claim, what prediction is true based on what is given? That is what you have to say. Alright. If it is exactly what is given in the statement, then that's a repetition of the statement. It's not a conclusion. Alright. Okay. Now do this slowly, then you will understand. Understand, but I was saying if it is not perfect. I misunderstood your question. Sorry, Karthik. Yes, if it is not given that it is their duty, then that is not a correct conclusion. Perfect. Okay. So where did the duty come from? On what basis are you saying it's their duty? I will ask you. All right. Okay. Understood. I got your point now. All right. Next question. The government is expected to increase the price of diesel after the elections in view of the recent spurt in oil prices worldwide. ये newspaper में कल आया था, कल या परसों, maybe some days back. Now elections are there. Till elections, nothing will happen to the diesel prices. Every government does that. So it is given that, it's long overdue. Diesel prices तो बढ़ेगा, लेकिन अब नहीं करेंगे. Election के बाद करेंगे. So this is given. We have to only draw our conclusions based on this. It is expected to increase diesel price when after elections. Okay. The government is not likely to increase the price of diesel before elections. Alright, I'm just asking you, do you think this is justified or not? Alright, I'm just asking you, इसमें option A होगा कि नहीं? It is expected to raise it after the elections. So, is it too much guessing if we say this? They will not increase before the elections. They will not increase before the elections means why will they not increase it before the elections? Because they don't want to displease you. So this part of it is justified. It's almost like common sense built into this statement. So this is a correct conclusion. Okay. Next one. Domestic oil prices vary according to the global oil prices. Is that a conclusion or not? Nikhil, what is your question? I didn't see your question. Ma'am, is MHCET and SLAT syllabus same? MHCET is a longer test, more questions. SLAT may very few questions. SLAT asks normally uh, two two RC passages in English, but in VL they ask some questions, let's say 5 or 6, and they are similar to this. So yes, Nikhil, to that extent, yes. Okay, out of the 12 questions in LR and SLAT, there would be 4 verbal logic questions. One would be statement assumption, one would be statement conclusion, one could be an analogy. But you have to go prepared for everything. That is the whole point. Okay, yes. All exams, most exams, even actually your CLAT and ALET, the basis of critical reasoning is this. So if you do well in this, then you will do well in that. But yeah, if you answer these questions properly, you will do well in SLAT verbal logic any day. The same questions, just that there are fewer questions. All right. Okay. So because he says the recent spurt in oil prices worldwide, that means oil prices in the country are related to global oil prices. Therefore, my correct answer is both the conclusions follow. C is the correct answer. Okay. All right. Next question. Money is an integral part of politics. Based on this, can we say a poor man cannot join politics? All rich men are successful in politics. What is the correct answer? Money is an integral part of politics. Very crucial, important. Can't do without money. Politics and money are related, connected. All right? Nikhil, you got your answer. Now give me my answer. Which is the correct conclusion? Karthik says neither. Ria, Nikhil, GK. GK says, on what basis GK? Politics में पैसा चाहिए. A poor man can get a donation from a rich man and join. Poor man can do something else. How can you say he can never join politics? He can be sponsored by a rich man and do it. Remember, I will just tell you another trick is, suppose this is talking, what are the key statements here? Money and politics. Now, is poverty, poor man a part of this statement? It is not. So, when the statement doesn't talk about the poor men and their condition, the conclusion cannot also speak about it. He may get it in some way. If he gets money, somehow he can join politics. All he is saying is you need money to join politics. You can't say a poor man can never join politics. He'll win Kaun Banega Crorepati tomorrow and then join it. And then you can't say all rich men are successful in politics. Success is not part of it. Therefore, neither conclusion follows. Alright, you should not be in a hurry to answer. Alright? Okay, next one. Whenever all players of our team play to their full potential, we win matches. This is the statement. Yesterday, all players played to their full potential. Whenever all players of our team play to their full potential, we win matches. Yesterday, all players played to their full potential. We won the match, we may have won the match, we lost the match, we might have lost the match. What is the answer? Now, I'll just tell you why I chose this question. You must have seen it. In other words, now there are some books which have the option either we won the match or we lost the match, and then somebody said you can't draw. So one of the students showed me this book and said, when I had offline classes, he showed me some book where it is read either conclusion is possible, जीत भी सकते हैं, lose भी कर सकते हैं, you can't say anything in a match. But that is not what the statement says. The statement says whenever. So you have to take whenever. You can't say, oh, it's a T20 match. Nobody can say till the last ball is bowled. The statement tells you whenever they play, you have to accept it as it is. All right. Therefore, I'm not sure which book. So therefore, if this is given, then the answer is we won the match. Okay. Or at most, we most likely won the match. But you can't say we lost the match because the statement tells us every time. So it is giving no scope for it not happening. So you have to base your conclusion on what is given. Okay? All right. So I hope you've now understood how to analyze, how to derive conclusions, facts from facts. Something that is 100% true, that is a conclusion. The moment you have a doubt, here, see the explanation given is here, oh, it's a match. Here there is no doubt because I have this as evidence in my statement. Jab bhi, so I'm taking that and saying we won the match. All right. Okay, so I hope you've understood statement conclusion questions. What I plan to do in this series is the series will go on till your exams. So what I plan to do for this series is do a round of all question types and then concentrate on certain question types. All right. Okay, on 3rd March, that is not very far away, we have, if you're planning to take CLAT, we have a scholarship test which gives you a almost 90% waiver on your CLAT fees. So do register and take the scholarship test. On 10th March, 6 p.m., Nivedita will be taking a session on 9 months to CLAT 2025. If you're preparing seriously for CLAT 2025, I would advise you to join, advise, suggest, request, whatever word you want to use, because you can plan your 9 months to perfection so that you don't neglect your studies, you don't neglect your CLAT preparation as well. And Nivedita is a National Law School graduate, so she can tell you exactly how to balance both. Yes, Karthik. Yes, whenever and things are given, it's definitely true. All right. Alpa will be there on March 13th to talk to you about how to start preparing for CLAT 2025. Nivedita will give you a 9-month work plan, study plan. Alpa will tell you कैसे शुरू करें, कहाँ से शुरू करें. All right. You're interested in other legal entrance tests. Somebody was asking me about CLAT. We have an online class program with all features, mocks, everything in it. So do join that. CLAT 2025 batches are on. Enroll now. Register for the scholarship test so you get a fee waiver. All right. Many of our toppers have sworn by our test series. So do think of taking our test series. Thank you guys. See you again Tuesday evening 5 p.m. and Friday evening 5 p.m. for critical reasoning, logical reasoning, or for any of the law entrance exams. Today, of course, was Maharashtra CET specific. All right. Okay. I will see you again very soon. Until then, bye-bye.